Today's lesson is called Common Myths About the Immune System. Hello, everyone. My name is Jeff.
I am Roger, and today we're going to continue talking about various ways to deal with illness and sickness. This, of course, has been the hot topic over the past several months because of that nasty virus, that pandemic we're all suffering from, or at least that we're scared of. But today we're talking about the immune system, which is important if you want to fight off disease. But of course, lots of people have some misconceptions about the immune system. Some things are true, but some things are downright wrong. So the topic for today is common myths about the immune system.
Now, one of the reasons that people were so scared of COVID-19 and this whole pandemic disease was because it's brand new for the most part. This is a new disease that jumped from animals to humans, so no one had immunity to this particular virus. That's why it was so scary. Like, every year there's a flu season and someone gets the flu, they cough, they might get a little bit sick, but for the most part, we all have some type of resistance to influenza. Now, when influenza changes, when it mutates, it can become a real killer. Why? Because our bodies aren't ready for it. We don't have that immunity. So that's one of the reasons why COVID-19 spread the way it did, and it's one of the reasons why people were so scared of it, because human beings just did not have immunity. Our immune systems there would have to figure things out from scratch for the most part when it comes to beating COVID-19. Anyways, though, today we're talking about the immune system, and we'll start reading from our article on the immune system right after this.
Common myths about the immune system. Everyone wants to live a healthy life, and your immune system is what protects you from disease. However, it is often misunderstood. Here are a few of the most common myths about the human immune system.
大家好，标题中我们看到单字 immune 这个字是形容词，指免疫的。例如 After being vaccinated, the patients were immune to the virus. 病人注射疫苗后就对这种病毒免疫了。另外补充一个相关片语 immune to 表示不受点点点影响，像是 Though his classmates frequently made fun of him, Sean was immune to their teasing. 虽然 Sean 的同学经常开他玩笑，他却不受他们的讪笑影响。
All right, let's talk about the contents of the first part of today's lesson. So let's jump right in here. Let's take a look first at the title. We're talking about common myths about the immune system. Of course, you know what a myth is. That's usually a traditional story that involves like the beginning of time or the beginning of a culture or something like that. And it involves supernatural beings and things like that. For the most part, we know these things are not true. Of course, there are lots of Greek and Roman myths that we all know about. And I think there are Chinese myths and Nordic myths. You get the idea. So these are some ideas that basically are wrong about the immune system, the system in your body that fights disease.
There you go. We're not talking about mythology today, Greek mythology or Roman mythology. No. Before the break there, Roger kind of told us what a myth is. He used the word misconception. Yes, a myth here. It's a belief that many people might have, even though there's no evidence or proof to back that thing up. So yes, it's a dubious belief that people might hold. That's what a myth is in this particular situation. Then we also have this word immune, as in immune system. By the way, if you can't get sick from a certain disease, you have immunity when it comes to that disease. Like, I'm actually naturally immune to chickenpox. I can't get chickenpox. It's pretty cool. I have immunity to that disease. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. The first sentence of our lesson says, everyone wants to live a healthy life, and your immune system is what protects you from disease. Yes, that set of defenses is called your immune system.
Exactly, and nobody wants to be sick, okay? So we have the immune system, and that protects us from disease. It helps stop sickness from getting to us. However, it is often misunderstood. Okay, so misunderstood here is the adjective that means people don't understand it in the right way. Maybe we understand a little, but basically we have the story wrong. Well, you misunderstood me. You didn't understand exactly what I said. This can happen a lot if you're trying to communicate with somebody whose native language is not the same as yours. There might be many misunderstandings. So here the immune system is misunderstood. People believe things about it that are probably not true.
There you go. You can also say that teenagers often feel as though they're misunderstood. Yeah, mom and dad, they just don't get me. I'm so misunderstood. Very often, yes, teens do feel this way, but we're not talking about teenagers today. No, no, no. We're talking about the immune system. Sometimes people think they know things about the immune system when in fact they do not. The immune system is often misunderstood, and there are many common myths about it. Yeah, here are a few of the most common myths about the human immune system, and we'll start reading about these right after a short break.
Taking certain supplements will improve your immune system. Advertisements and articles often claim that certain health foods or supplements will improve your immune system. While it's true that your immune system needs a variety of nutrients to function properly, these can be found in a balanced diet. Most healthy people don't need to take any vitamin supplements, except for maybe vitamin D during the winter, when the sun's rays aren't strong enough to help your body produce its own vitamin D.
第二部分，我们看到名词 supplement 指营养补充剂、补充品。例如 Pregnant women often take supplements on their doctor's advice. 孕妇通常会遵照医师的建议摄取营养补充剂。另外，这个字也可以当动词，意思是增补。我们可以说 Maria takes vitamins to supplement her nutrition. Maria 吃维他命来补充营养。接下来我们看到一个单字 nutrient， 这个字是名词，指营养成分、营养素、养分。举例来说 Many types of junk food have few nutrients and also contain too much sugar or salt. 许多垃圾食物没有什么营养，并且含有太多的糖分和盐分。或是 A mother's breast milk has all the important nutrients a baby needs. 母奶含有宝宝所需要的所有重要养分。另外，补充一个相关形容词 nutritious, N-U-T-R-I-T-I-O-U-S. Nutritious 指有营养的，营养价值高的。我们可以说 Olivia always prepares a nutritious dinner for her family. Olivia 总是为她的家人准备营养的晚餐。再来，我们看到形容词 balanced 指均衡的、平衡的。例如 Laura wrote a book about how to live a balanced life. Laura 写了一本如何过均衡生活的书。或是 Between studying and free time, I have a neatly balanced life. 在读书和空闲时间之间，我过着巧妙平衡的生活。另外，补充一个相关片语 Eat a balanced diet 表示饮食均衡。举例来说 The reason I eat a balanced diet is because it keeps me healthy. 我饮食均衡是因为这会让我身体健康。接着我们看到一个单字 vitamin， 这个字是名词，指维他命、维生素。像是 Douglas takes vitamins every morning because he believes that they keep him healthy. Douglas 每天早上都服用维他命，因为他认为它们能使他保持健康。或是 A lack of vitamin D may result in problems with the bones. 缺乏维生素 D 可能会造成骨骼方面的问题。
Okay, let's dive into it. We're going to actually talk about what some of the myths are about the immune system. The first one states, taking certain supplements will improve your immune system. Okay, a supplement is something that you take in addition to your regular food in your diet. Sometimes these are referred to as nutritional supplements. If you go to a health food store or something like that, you might buy some vitamins or fish oil, things like that. Those would be nutritional supplements. Again, supplement is something you add to something else. It can be both a noun and a verb, but here it's being used as a noun, and because there are different kinds of things you can add to your diet, we're adding an S here and making it plural. Supplements, nutritional supplements.
Yeah, sometimes people just call these things vitamins, though not all supplements are vitamins. But remember, okay, you can't live on vitamins and supplements alone. You have to have a healthy diet. You have to eat food, and if you want to take supplements in addition to having a healthy diet, fine. Go for it. But remember, a supplement, it adds to something else. It completes something else maybe, but it can't take the place of that more important thing. Anyway, some people believe that these supplements, they can improve your immune system. Is this true? I guess not. Advertisements and articles often claim that certain health foods or supplements will improve your immune system. So they claim this. They say that this is the truth, but is it? Probably not. By the way, here we do have the word advertisement. Sometimes you're trying to sell something, a product, let's say. The way that you get people's attention is by making advertisements and putting them out there in the public.
I've heard this about vitamin B. Lots of people say, hey, all you got to do is take B complex vitamins and you'll never get a cold again. It will boost your immune system, but we're going to find out here that that idea is a myth.
So people are saying B complex vitamins to you?
Yep, to me.
Because everyone says vitamin C to me.
Okay.
Yes, my wife's mother comes over and she insists that we drink this water, and she puts this yellow tablet in there, and apparently that's going to give us extra vitamin C, and that's going to be good for our immune system. Now, I drink this stuff because I don't want to be rude, but I've never really thought, oh yeah, by drinking this, my immune system is going to get a boost. I've never really bought into this.
Lots of people believe that, but let's find out what this is all about in just a second. It goes on to say, while it's true that your immune system needs a variety of nutrients to function properly, these can be found in a balanced diet. So as long as you're eating well, you'll already get these vitamins and nutrients in your diet, and they may help out your immune system, and taking supplements probably won't make any difference.
There you go. So, like I said before, just make sure that you have a healthy diet, okay? Eat good food. All the vitamins that you need are in there. Now, a nutrient is just something that is essential for you. You eat it, it gives you nourishment, and it allows you to grow and function properly. That's what a nutrient is in this particular situation. And yes, you also have to have a balanced diet, okay? You have to eat a lot of different foods in the right proportions to one another. You can't just eat cheese pizza 3 times a day, 7 days a week. That would not be a balanced diet.
Yeah, you need to have your carbohydrates, your protein, your fiber, etc., etc. You need to have a balanced diet with those vitamins and minerals and all those good nutrients. And yes, you need a variety of those nutrients for your body to function properly. And again, these can be found in a balanced diet. Most healthy people don't need to take any vitamin supplements. Vitamin is the American pronunciation. I believe they say vitamin in the UK, but we're saying vitamin here, and you don't need to take those vitamin supplements if you have that balanced diet. Except for maybe vitamin D during the winter. I've heard that if you don't have enough exposure to sunlight during the winter, then you might have a vitamin D deficiency, and you will need to take some vitamin D supplements. I remember where I'm from, we could buy milk that was fortified with vitamin D.
So there you go. You don't need supplements at all, except maybe vitamin D, and I'm sure your doctor can tell you if you need to take that or not. Anyways, folks, with that, it's time for us to take a short break, but don't go away. We'll be back with more after this.
The more active your immune system is, the better. You wouldn't want your immune system to be more active than normal. After all, a fever, a runny nose, and coughing are just a few of the ways your body fights off infections. A more active immune system could result in more of these symptoms. In addition, an overactive immune system can attack healthy tissues and thus cause an autoimmune disease.
最后第三部分，我们看到片语 fight off 表示抵抗、击退、摆脱不快。举例来说 ，Fortunately, John was able to fight off the two thieves. 幸好 John 成功击退2名窃贼，或是 The campers fought off the cold by building a fire. 露营者借由生火来摆脱寒意。另外，除了上面的意思，这个片语也可以表示治愈疾病。我们可以说 If you don't rest, you won't be able to fight off this infection. 如果你不休息，就无法治愈感染的问题。
Okay, so we're talking about the immune system, and the myth here is the more active your immune system is, the better. Now, before we talk about this particular item specifically, let's talk about this pattern, the more, the more. That, of course, is 愈怎么样, 愈怎么样, or 越怎么样 in Chinese, as you all know. But here we're using more or the ER comparative form. You can use both of them. It depends on the verb you're using. So here it's the more active your immune system is, the better. I could also say the faster you run, the more tired you will be. The more you eat, the fatter you will be, etc.
There you go. Anyways, the more active your immune system is, the better. Oh, yeah, I've got a really active immune system. That means I'm going to be able to fight off any disease. Right? Not necessarily. Yeah, you wouldn't want your immune system to be more active than normal. Yeah, during the introduction, I talked about flu. Sometimes the flu evolves and it becomes a real killer, like in 1918, okay? The so-called Spanish flu. This is a flu that mutated and became very, very dangerous. Now, was it the flu that was killing people? What I've heard was that it was actually the immune response to the flu that killed a lot of people. So that overactive immune system, this overreaction it had to the flu there, was actually the real killer. So do you want a super active immune system? No, you don't want your immune system to be more active than normal. After all, a fever, a runny nose, and coughing are just a few of the ways your body fights off infections.
Yep, those are reactions from your immune system by having a runny nose and a fever. That's when you feel all hot. And coughing. Those are just a few of the ways your body fights off those infections. So here we've got the verb phrase to fight off. That's what you do if something or someone tries to attack you. So, for example, when Japan attacked China, the Chinese tried to fight them off. They tried to defend themselves. Of course, that happened a long time ago. So here your body will try to fight off those infections by causing you to have a runny nose and a fever and stuff like that. And of course, coughing is a way for your body to get rid of nasty stuff.
Now, a more active immune system could result in more of these symptoms. So, a little bit of fever, that's a good thing. Okay, that can help you defeat a disease. But let's say your fever spikes and it becomes very, very high. That's not a good thing. That can actually hurt your body. So, do you want an overactive immune system? Do you want to have a super high fever? Do you want to cough until you cough blood? No, that would not be good. By the way, a symptom here is something that tells you that you are sick very often. Fever is a symptom of certain illnesses. Sometimes people cough, they sneeze, they have a runny nose, they have a fever, let's say. They might break out in a rash. These would all be symptoms of illness.
And in addition, or also, an overactive immune system can attack healthy tissues and thus cause an autoimmune disease. So this could also happen. You might have this overactive immune system. You want your immune system to be active, but you don't want too much of it. Otherwise, it's overactive. Okay, so that means you're getting too much of this, too much activity. That can be a bad thing. It can attack healthy tissues. Tissues are basically anything inside your body. I usually think of tissues as the soft part of your body, but I guess technically bone could consist of tissues as well. Just basically all the stuff that our bodies are made of. Those are the tissues.
Including blood, by the way. Blood is considered a connective tissue in the human body. All right, everyone, with that, it is now time for us to take a short break, but don't go away. The Chinese teacher is waiting in the wings.
各位同学大家好，我是 Hanny。 我们来看今天的文法重点。人体的免疫系统并不是越活跃越好。那么课文第3部分提到，发烧、流鼻水、咳嗽等等是身体抵抗感染的方式。那么更为活跃的免疫系统可能会导致更多这些症状。课文就用到一个单字 symptom， 就表示症状、征兆。我们来学它的字首字根。好 ，syn 这个字首呢，表示相同、一起或是同时。当它碰到以 B M 或 P 开头的字根时，这个 syn 就会变形为 sym。 像 symptom 它的字首就是因为 syn 碰到了 P 而变成 sym。 好，那在 symptom 这个字当中呢，它的字首 sym 表示一起， PTOM 表示掉落、降临。同学们可以试着想，当我们生病的时候，可能好几个症状会一起发生，一起降临在你身上。就像感冒通常都有好几个症状一起来嘛，我们就用一起降临这样的语义来联想说 symptom 它有症状、征兆的意思。顺便补充2个有相同字首的单字。第一个 syndrome， syndrome， 好，它的字首 syn 表示同时， drome 表示跑步。好，那么当其他病症跟症状一起跑来，我们就可以联想到 syndrome 它有并发症或是症候群的意思咯。第2个补充的单字是 synchronize， synchronize。 好，这个字的字首 syn 表示相同， chron 表示时间， ize 是动词字尾。好，相同时间应该可以推测出 synchronize 它有同步、同时发生的意思了。好，那么另外课文用到片语动词 result in， result 当动词它有发生或是导致的意思，那后面接了不同的介系词就可以表达出不同的因果关系。 result in 是表达导致、造成、引起，那么后面就是要接结果、后果。Result from 是表达起因于什么，由什么产生，那么后面就是要接原因。我们来看2个例句。Wearing shoes that are too tight may result in foot pain. 穿太紧的鞋子可能会造成脚痛。Foot pain may result from improper footwear. 脚痛可能是起因于不适合的鞋子。那这边再补充几个跟 result in 意思差不多的片语哦。第一个补充的是 lead to， 它表示造成、导致，像是 Poor eating habits may lead to weight gain， 不良饮食习惯可能会导致体重增加。第2个补充的片语是 bring about， 它表示引起、带来、造成，像是 Eating too much junk food may bring about health problems， 吃太多垃圾食物可能会引起健康问题。好，那么第3个补充的是 give rise to， 表示引起、导致，像是 The president's strange behavior gave rise to rumors about his health， 那位总统的怪异举动引起许多关于他健康问题的谣言，带来了这些谣言。好，那么以上今天重点整理，我们回顾今天的单字吧。
Myth. There is a common myth that boys are better at sports than girls. Misunderstand. Lucas misunderstood the teacher's instructions and was late for the trip. Advertisement. The advertisement states that this cream will make you look younger. Balanced. A balanced diet is an important part of a healthy lifestyle. Vitamin. Many people take vitamin C in winter to try to prevent colds. Tissue. The scientist examined tissue from the patient to see if he had a disease.
Okay, everyone. With that, today's article is now complete. But, as always, we sure hope that you guys have enjoyed reading along with us. Anyways, I'm Jeff.
I am Roger.
See you next time.